quite interesting because this whole session I'm going to try and run from the cloud directly. So I'm just walking around one of my classrooms. This is where I live. A little story. Week before last, I finished a 6-week course for a group of executives. If we'd done it conventionally, we would have traveled 1 million miles to run the program. Stop and think about that. How did I do it? I did it because I spent my life as an amateur. This is one of my environments, I started this about 20 years ago with a very simple idea. The idea was, how on earth do you make sure that you can get people to learn faster than the world changes around them? And so I started building environments, and this is my latest, it's called Qube. I'll be teaching from in here, but what I wanted to do is just give you a sense of how the world used to be when I first started it, which is, it was when Steve Jobs came out with his Newton. That's when I started on my journey. When I'm making up stories and telling people things, I try to pretend I'm a startup, and as if the success just came overnight. But the level of disruption which I achieve through my business school is very simple. You know, when you go on a course, you get charged about, I don't know, $10,000 a day for the facilitator, the prof who sits there very wise. You know, if you get consultants in, they charge you, what, £2,000 a day, and they only deal with the top team and nobody can get involved. What about if it was £10,000 for a month, where the key people get educated, they get to work. When they want to bring their colleagues in, what they do is, can you see that envelope up there? They click on that envelope and one of their colleagues turns up, they have a conversation about work, not about the learning, they do the work at the same time. What about if the tutor is there as the consultant to poke you in the ribs? Doesn't that break all the model? So that's what I want to share with you, but at the end. Because my role here is to try and cheer you up and make you realize that disruption is possible. So that's the journey I'm going to take you on. So I want to start with one of my favorite diagrams, and if I can find it, then we're cooking with gas, and if I can't, oh well, it's just too tough. Too bad. It's a diagram which I put together before I met you, and it's quite a crucial one. It basically picks up the idea that that the world around us isn't necessarily the one which we understand to work in. And I'll just walk you through this one a little bit. So I want to start over here where it says I have a high workload. Can everyone see that?